It's the Drew and Rick Show.
Welcome to the Drew and Rick Show. This is Drew.
Hey, and I'm Rick.
Alright, and this is our first show. Probably everyone's wondering why would two grown men want to make a show where they talk about stuff online. But it's actually kind of funny because we were nerds when we were younger, and we used to use a karaoke machine with a tape recorder, and we recorded a lot of just us sitting around talking about topics and current events and things like that.
It was sad. Trust me, it was.
Yeah, very much.
But we really enjoyed doing that, like Drew said, and we feel like maybe our audience, which is you guys, would like to hear the crap we do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just something fun, like kind of like a little hobby. But now that we have the internet and access to the world, we figured we'd just expand our boundaries and talk to a lot more people.
But we have a lot of cool segments planned for you, including some music that we play, maybe a movie review or two, depends.
And don't forget anything that you want us to talk about. Just come and post it on our MySpace. Do we have MySpace?
No, we have a Facebook.
Okay.
You can come and post anything on our Facebook, or you can email us. We have an email address. It's drewandrickshow@gmail.com. We accept anything you want us to talk about, and we'll probably talk about it if you email us. Trust me.
As long as it's something within reason.
Yeah, well, that's true. So anyway, we'll try to be real open with a communication between our listeners and us, so that we can give you what you want. We want it to be fun. We know we'll have fun regardless of what you think.
Exactly.
So, without further ado, I guess we should get into our first topic of the day.
Yep.
So, if you've been paying attention to the news lately, what are the topics that come to mind as the top stories lately?
Oh, let's see. Well, Tiger Woods is everywhere, and
That's true.
it seems like it's pretty important, but I think we're forgetting something here. What about these police officers that were shot and killed in Seattle? There was like 20 minutes maybe spent talking about them.
Yeah, I watch a lot of news, so I like to keep track of what's going on. But there has been so much hash and rehash about this Tiger Woods incident and whether or not he cheated on his wife and whether or not she beat him in the head with a golf club that we can't even concentrate on real news like, crime happening.
These are, okay, Tiger Woods, he's an amazing golfer. The guy is just
one of the world's premier
the
athletes.
the best, hands down. But he's just a celebrity, just an athlete. I know everyone's like, oh, but they're the limelight and everyone wants to aspire to be them, and that's great. But we're talking about people that uphold the law. These are symbols of authority, and to just go into a coffee shop and just murder them while they're sitting there doing their job, filling out paperwork for the day, just taking a break from some of the stresses that they see on the street, and to just be murdered and gunned down for no reason, that's just insane.
Exactly. And the real outrage here is just that the reputable national media outlets are not putting a lot of talk into a news story like this. That's something the public needs to know about is the more important things in life, like what kind of crime is going on and the bad things happening in society, and the good things too. But entertainment should be reserved for entertainment outlets, and maybe I can see a news story here and there, but that is all we've been hearing about. There are tabloids for that. I hate tabloids. I know some of you may like them, but that's where that stuff needs to stay, in my opinion.
Exactly. Yes, it is news, and you probably should cover it to an extent, but not to the point where it's just, grossly overrated and displayed everywhere for no good reason at all. The thing that people are missing here about these police officers getting killed is they're like, well, these guys are cops, or even if they were in the military, same thing. you know, these people, yeah, they join these jobs and they do these things, and they're putting their life on the line, and people don't really think about what that really means. And by I mean, you kind of think, well, they're in the army, they're in the police service, and their jobs kind of are forfeit in a way. And yes, that's true, but do you think what they stand for, the symbols that they stand for? These guys are up here to uphold the law. They're keeping things free and safe so that we can sit here and talk about Tiger Woods and Lindsay Lohan and her mom going out and getting trashed, or
Yeah. And
whatever.
I'll agree with you on this subject. It's interesting. One of the top stories over this story is that a Tupac song was selected for the Vatican's playlist.
The Vatican's playlist?
For real, not even joking.
Tupac, the
Yeah.
Vatican.
The Vatican has an official MySpace, and they have a music player on their MySpace. Well, they selected a Tupac song for it. That's an interesting news story, isn't
That's
it?
terrible.
Yeah, that's more popular than the story about the 4 police officers shot in Washington. And God bless their families. And I hope I hope this justice is served on this guy that did that.
I mean, look at the topics on on CNN's website. Just looking at them, I mean, we've got their top picks here. Tiger Woods. Now they are talking a lot about the military now, and I don't blame them. I mean, Obama has agreed to send 30,000 troops to Afghanistan, which I'm a big supporter of the military. So in a way, nobody wants to go into a dangerous and hazardous place. Nobody wants to do that. But, I mean,
I think he made the right decision in sending more troops.
They need freedom just as much as anyone in our own country does. And it's not fair that they're getting run over and we're just sitting here laughing it up in luxury, and we have everything. Nobody really thinks about the fact that how good we as Americans have it. I mean, right now, this time of year, all anyone's really concerned with is Christmas and who's going to get what, and am I going to get the best deal, and I'm going to go stand in front of Best Buy for 4 hours in the freezing cold so I can get $100 off some TV.
That's that whole Black Friday thing, man. That I don't get that. Hey, if any of you did go out for Black Friday, how about you send us our stories to our email at drewandrickshow@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on the Facebook page or Twitter or whatever.
And speaking of Twitter, I
Lord.
don't understand. I have a Twitter, and I just still don't understand the total concept of it. I mean, I know you update your status, you're letting people and friends and family and whatever and know what you're doing, but come on. I mean, really, is it necessary at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning to talk about, I'm watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'll be watching TV or just cut the TV off, ready to go to sleep. I'm tired. I got to get up in the morning. I got to work. And my phone just starts going off like crazy because people are... All right, look, Twitter is to update your status, not to hold personal conversations on there. And if you're listening and you know who you are...
Ready, bro.
Then...
Oh boy, yeah. Well, I like Twitter. I think it's a cool little invention or whatever you want to call it. All right. Well, anyway, thanks to YouTube's limitations of recording time, 10 minutes, we have to split our show up into a few segments. So this is the end of segment 1. We're gonna have 3 segments. So make sure you go click on segment 2, which should be on your screen right now. You can click that and go right to the second segment and listen to us there.